Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.
Hello, my people. What's up, everyone? How is everybody doing? Sad moment right now. A defeat to the Reggae Boyz from Trinidad. So, people, talk to me. Talk to me, people. Let's assess the game right away. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks very much for tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate it. Thanks for the support on the stream. Thanks for the support on the stream. Yeah, man, big up yourself. So we are waiting for some more people to jump on. Ready right away. Yes, sir, Devon, big up yourself. Mark, big up yourself. Me know me couldn't skip it. Dog, we not good enough. CD, New Gen, Bud, yeah, man. Big up yourself, Pagan. It was a good warm-up for us, Cole. Let's look on the positive side. Coach, you can't win before the game is being played. Why? A cataract jinx the team, you know, people. Cataract jinx the team. Cataract jinx the team. Some more zoom and big up in the screen. Yeah. Army they too big. Cataract jinx the team, people. So big up everybody. Yeah, it's not one of the results that we want to see. Wanted to see, to be quite frank, but it is what it is. You understand? Last game we play against Trinidad and Mobile, they won, and it come back again 1-0. Alright, let me big up everybody that is in Devon Porter at Chile. Detaway, big up yourself. Mark Plunkett. Trinidad play a good game. Hutchinson played well. Kingston game should be fun. You know, you can see the players that not ready for this. Big up yourself, Okun Sada. Big up. In all honesty, the coach never promised us anything for this match. I will judge him when we book Mexico. I'm pleasantly surprised. Still, I think it is just luck. Hutchinson securing his spot in the main team. LOL, he was drinking last night. He ensured to do his best. He can. Capacity crowd. Yes, we do have some positive. Amari Hutchinson looks like him want to make the trip to Mexico. The biggest hype jobs in football. Cataract, I move like foot hype. First half was poor. Second half we played better. Yeah, the first half never so hot at all. All hyped and no substance. One defensive mistake caused. You know, when I started to see them attacking Fresh God, I said they need to ensure that the defense secure, you know, because we put in everything out there because we started to show numbers in attack, you know. So there and then we realized that this ain't gonna be a walkover because we want to, as the home team, we pushed in order to get on the score sheet, and they really catch us on the counter. So yeah, when me see that, me I said John will start. So why you say that at Chile? Go on, man. Dexter Lambikisa, a real talent. We need him going forward. Yeah, man, a good youth. The pitch was bad, nah lie. Sad to see. Yeah, the pitch was bad, but Trinidad made the most of it. We should have made the most of the pitch. You understand? Some knowledgeable person on football predicted 7. Come on, no South Cry. You know, say cataract. And when we are try school him last night, him a go on. You understand? The game was a good game, nah lie. TNT put Jamaica in a spliff. Big up yourself, Fresh God, as we start play some bad defense sleep. Some bad ball defense sleep. Yeah. Big up Toke. Yeah, man. These are warm-up matches still. Yep. But even though they are warm-up matches, you know, like I said last evening, even though they are warm-up games, we want to win. And the fact of the matter is that it didn't turn out that we want. So the coach and the staff has to regroup the players and come again for the game on Tuesday. Cataract and his foolish comments last night caused this. CD get Cataract so he can take his beating. Foster try anticipate the forward movement and left the near post open. Don't tell me about the players. Tell me about how we play as a team. It's a team game. True coach, nobody now left back. Look like Maps was the anchor man at the back. We were poor in the first half and a lot better in the second half. But your final third play was lacking. Our final, yeah. Ravel and Hutchinson stand out. Them take off Maps who was vocal and give up a goal. Whisper ready, he will get stronger in time. Boy Busy and Dexter look good on the right side, nah lie. Mobile Field was trash, but TNT took advantage of it. Absolutely. We played in the same condition. You know what I normally tell my ballers? We can't say that the field was the reason for us not to play well. Which it in a sense it is. But the fact is that the opponents played on the same pitch. It's not like when they have the ball, the pitch becomes Manchester United, Old Trafford like. And when we have the ball, it becomes like, you know, what it is. So, the goal was scored when the experience of Maps was removed. That is something to talk about. Our number 18 bad baller. Him never want the ball coach. He was like someone said 2-2 LOL. Who said 2-2? Now you said 2-2, Dr. Dan. Poor workmanship. Blame their tools. Pitch bad for both teams. Let's not even go there. That's what I say South Cry. We can't pitch bad, yes, but we can't use that as an excuse to say we lose the game. You understand? We cannot use that. The fact is that we lost the game because a goal was scored against us in the run-up play. You understand? Yup, as Maps left the goal score. Listen, Trinidad wasn't ready at all cause both teams look like seaside. We are gonna butt them in our town. Sorry for them. Stadium now full for Tuesday, you know. Can't say that. Big up yourself, Neo Sovereign. Big up all the people who came out to support the stream. Big up to military. Big up to Ryan. Big up to Mannings, man. All the people who brought the stream. You understand? Big up on yourself. Big up. Total big up to military and the team for doing what they did. You understand? Big feat. It was a momentous occasion for the vloggers. Can't forget that, people. People, you can call in the phone number 474-3538. Call in and let your voice be heard. Let me pull up the phone, because remember me telling you, when this phone lock, so you can call in, people, quick and fast, and share your thoughts on the game. Call in, people, call in. We not blame no field at all. Not blaming any field. And people, big ups to Dujan Whisper Richards. Yeah, man, we saw the ball signed for Chelsea. Breaking news that was today. It is something big. It is something big, and his team has done it. So we congratulate them on, you know, paving the way, opening the door for the youngster to receive such a big contract, big history in the making. You understand? You're right. All right side was weak apart from Omari. Surprised by the crowd turnout. The pitch is terrible. Urchins played damn good. Just a warm up, friendly, so the coach can see how they play. Looking forward to the match at the office. Good exercise to see some of the youngsters. There was some players who can move forward. We can move forward with. Left side Busy and Dexter was playing on, not right side. Hope Busy get good and him now out of the rest of this for the season. One other thing I have to address. I hear people alright, I see I getting a call. Hold on, calls coming in. Let me call about the person. Come on, the person get a call while. Caller, good night. Welcome to the show. You're live on the coach's desk.
Dr. Don, CD, first time calling in.
Pick up yourself, Dr. Don. What go on, man? Bless up, man. Good to hear your voice on the show.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing, man. I was watching the game, and I just want to say this. Last night when I was on the stream with you, everybody was saying Jamaica's gonna win some astronomical numbers, and I was like, they're not winning. I was like, it was a draw. The reason why I said that is because I've watched the coach a lot. I also analyzed this game against Cameroon, and I kind of noticed certain things. Mm-hmm. First of all, he's not really an offensive coach, so for him to score 7 goals it wasn't even possible, right? Mm-hmm. Number 2, these teams are like, they're rivals. There's no way, Jamaica was going to score 7 goals on Trinidad, because obviously as your rivals, you have pride. So as I watched the game today, I noticed a few things. They're still doing a lot of long balls, but they weren't able to put a couple passes together, at least in the first half. I was like, what is going on? Because it was just like, to me, it was boring. I will agree that the pitch is bad, but both teams were playing on the pitch. Like Trinidad was playing on the pitch. So for me, the game on Tuesday, which is the pitch is going to be much better, right? So I think Jamaica is going to be in trouble, because if Trinidad was able to put together so many passes on a bad pitch, how would they play on Tuesday? What I'm interested in, however, is to see the adjustments that the coach is going to make from game to game, because that would tell if one, the players are listening, and two, if he's actually reading the game the way he should read the game. As you mentioned, he's a very smart person. So, so that is for me. So I expected a draw. I didn't expect them to lose the game because I remember Cataracts was saying, "Oh, someone in the comment talking about draw." I was like, "What are you?" I was like, "What is this guy talking about?" Because I just look at the game. There was no way. But individually, I do think that the Dexter is pretty good. He's very offensive minded. I noticed that it was a lot of overlapping. So I saw that. Secondly, I do think Hutchinson, you can tell that he's very good on the ball. He did hold on to the ball a couple times. The strikers was like making runs, and I don't know if he saw the runs and he didn't want to let the ball go, but a couple times it's as if he wanted to take over the game by himself because like, man, you guys are not good enough, which that can happen when if you're at a top club like Chelsea, players will try to do that. Overall, I think Whisper, that's the hardest I've ever seen him work in a game. Like, he was actually running back. He was actually, tracking back. That's the hardest I've actually seen him play since I've been watching him play. So I think it's a learning curve going forward. But, like, I'm concerned. Like, my main two thing, like I mentioned, I'm concerned for in-game adjustment on Tuesday, players adjustment, and see how Jamaica run. They look unfit. But second half, they played a little bit better to me.
Yeah, definitely. I think they everybody can share that sentiment with you, Dr. Dan, because we started out disjointed, lackluster in the first half, and I guess whatever the coach brought to them in the second half or spoke to them at the interval, it actually worked because the tempo increased. They started to try as best as possible to put a few passes together, but I started to worry, and I said it earlier when I was watching the game. I was saying that, hey, this don't look safe, We're leaving too many spaces behind, and because we're on the front foot. And so said, so done. Trinidad exploited that area, and they got the ball in the back of the net. It is what it is. So we have to really. Yeah,
I think the goal was against run of play. I wasn't expecting that, but I would say though, Trinidad had about 2 to 3 opportunities to score early. If they were a little bit more clinical, they probably would have scored. But it wasn't as bad. But I kind of expect a little bit better because Jamaica had a lot more academy or over international players. But like I said, expectations, one would say it's his first time, and, people would say the pitch wasn't this, but I hate when people use that excuse, just like the U17, they were saying Guatemala is in high altitude. I'm like, didn't the other coaches or teams played that same pitch? Everybody played, the same 11 players play on that pitch. So I shouldn't, I don't want to use that excuses. And I mean, I always say that it's like you have to, as a player, adjust your game. That's how you become great, right? Because in order for you to become great, if you know the ball is going to bounce in front of you, try to go over the ball with your feet. But I actually think that was a pretty good game. I don't want to hold up too much, but I want to say I was watching the indoors too. Akina Nugent, she broke the NCAA record. Really good. Yes, Alfred also did it. Alfred ran a 692. She did it as well. She won. She broke the. She won 100 and 200. Yeah, I was watching that. Yeah, so it was a pretty good sporting weekend. So I just wanted to. I know you were busy, but I was streaming both of them, so I was just like watching at the same time. So,
yeah, man. I'm on full. Me I tell you. I truly don't know, but big up yourself, Doctor Dan. Really appreciate you calling in. And sharing with us.
Yeah, I listen. See the thing. I'm kind of like new to the space, CD, in a sense that like. So I graduated from Howard Medical School, and I played with Joel Cunningham, the center back for Harborview. So the highest I played was in college. I never really go further than college. And I'm new to the space. I follow all the vloggers. I listen to opinions, but I usually don't call in or comment and stuff like that. So like I said, like last night, I don't make emotional prediction, which is what Mr. The selector did, right? I
Yeah,
don't really
yeah.
make, it's like you have to analyze the game. So like when I listen to people like that, okay, I put it into context, do my own research and stuff like that. So that's what I did. But I appreciate all you guys. It's like we're just trying to get better, and that's really good. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah. Oh, where in Jamaica you from?
My family's from Waterhouse, but I was born here, but I grew up in Jamaica. If that makes sense. So like
Oh,
my cousin Josh Beckett's, he played for Waterhouse. Like yeah, that's like my. So I was born here, but I grew up in Jamaica. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So
Okay. So,
yes,
so, so you know
yeah,
Blair? You know Blair Boyd?
yes, I do know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, man, Blair Boyd
yeah.
is a follower of this show too, Blair Boyd, he's a historian for us, Normally calling and give us the whole history of backside and all of these things, Jamaica football and everything.
Yeah, yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, I'm usually like, because I stream a lot of stuff on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
ESPN and all that, because like, when I'm not dealing with like, the patients, the nurses and stuff like that, I can, watch on my phone, but I always try to like get notification from you,
Mm-hmm.
all the other vloggers to make sure I tune in because that's how I get a lot of my information.
Yes,
You know what I
yes.
mean? Because yeah, apart from watching live, because I went to undergrad in Temple University in Philadelphia, so I used to go to their games live. I used to watch Andre Blake and all those
Mm-hmm,
stuff
mm-hmm.
live. But then I ended up medical school in DC. So then I was still in the area. I would drive up and stuff like that. So I kept I kept in contact and all that stuff. But I just never, the streaming came more is more wide now. So I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
follow it, and I also it is kind of busy sometime in school, studying 15 hours a day. So it's like I didn't really have a lot of time. So,
You make
but
it
yeah,
most of the time now.
um, yeah. Because
And
like
and
whatever I'm not busy.
Neo is saying he had a little he spent a little time at Howard as well. So big up to Neo.
Oh,
Neo
oh, okay,
Sovereign
yeah,
Laws and
okay.
Insight. He's an attorney. He's a resident attorney. So you have now become the resident doctor.
Yeah, so CD. So when I was at Howard, man, it's so much Jamaicans at Howard, CD. So we had like a group chat where all the Jamaicans will. So I met people from Campion. I met so many people from like different areas that I didn't know. And then we would do like meetings. We do like potlucks where all the Jamaicans come through, cook and eat. We did all that stuff. And we meet with different like dental school, law school. We used to have like potluck and all that stuff to meet people. So I like that about it. So I mean I probably know him. I mean I've probably seen him in the past, and I'm not sure. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I listen to you, man. I'm always tuned in. I follow pretty much all sports. That was a 3-sport athlete. So like I
Mm-hmm.
actually had a football scholarship
Okay.
undergrad. That's why I paid for my college. I had an American football scholarship. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that's how I pay for my tuition. But yeah, man, respect. I'm gonna jump back in the comment section. Somebody
All
else
right.
can, call in.
All right. Big up
All right,
yourself,
bless.
Dr. Dan. Much respect.
Okay. All right, peace.
All right. So Rob Smith is saying that we have big problem. And Rob Smith said him spent a week at Howard University, but it was not for school. What you say? You want a piece of pie, Rob Smith? You're an alumni. uh, yeah, Rob Smith I said what? Andre Blake injured. Mm-mm. But differently, I see some stuff coming out from the game in terms of players were more individual than team. How did the team play? That's the question I'm asking. How did the team play? Drop it in the comment section or you can call in. Call in, people. Call in. Because we have we now be late to the show tonight now because you know it's going on from there. From there we're up on the road. At it. You understand? So I may have some whole power work for put in, whole power work for the people and for put out. Rob find a one cat on the campus and live in for a week. Oh. Yeah, man. So it is a defeat that we probably did not want, but it happened. The great Neo, big up yourself, Neo. Welcome again.
Hey, coach, what's up, man?
We're there, you know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Boy, coach, hey, everybody, first thing let me say, good night, everyone. Yeah, coach, I don't feel compelled to call in still, you know, I have to tell you. I'm trying to put a positive spin on it.
Yeah.
But I am disappointed, I can't lie. You know?
Yeah, man, we're disappointed,
I think,
man. Honestly.
I think all of us were pretty excited. You know, it was our first game on home soil in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be, you know, the renaissance of the team and everything. So to actually, you know, having played teams that were ranked even higher than Trinidad TNT and getting a result or getting a decent performance, I think tonight was a big letdown. However, you know, you have to crack a few eggs when you're making an omelette. So, you know, still there behind the team 100%. You know, what the good signs for me were, there were a lot of fans in the stadium. I hope that the fans don't get too disappointed and not turn out for the Kingston game.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The other thing about it is, the other thing that I really am impressed with is how you guys were able to stream the game for people who couldn't make it, people overseas like myself.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta tell you, man, lots of love and respect for that still, you know. Thirdly, you know, we got to look at some players. I think Hutchinson was a good, you know, was playing very well.
Mm-hmm.
Lambert CK, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name. Good. But yeah, I mean, I see. Right, I could see him. There were about 2 times when he and the player who were on the wing combined, going down the wing, and did some pretty good things. I think that's a distinct sign, promising sign for me if they could replicate that. You know, Whisper came on, and I mean, I think he played well. He showed heart.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. You know, I could see that he's out there. Him don't look like a schoolboy player, right? Him look like him feel comfortable playing amongst the men, right? You know, so kudos to him for that. You know, so I think, listen, I think the team is going to grow from strength to strength from here. But yeah, you know, but we're disappointed, but we're still behind the team 100%.
Yeah, definitely. Neo, I was looking through the comment section, you know, and while looking through the comment section, some disparaging comments were made continuously about the stream. You understand?
Yeah.
In terms of it a freeze, what kind of stream, this and that, a whole lot of comment. And
coach, does me have to get bring glow night time them?
It could be true, you know. And I'm speaking very cagey. It could be true, but
right,
you know, like they say, you know, fans will always be fans. Fans don't care how, when, where, what time. They just, for example, the game, they want a result, a positive result, which is a victory. They don't care and show the appreciation for the stream, then just a cuss about the stream, but I remember say the last minute we go about this, you know. Remember say there was not any plan in place to provide a stream.
Right. As a matter of fact, you get Mr. Chong, right?
Me and Manning's man put hands and heart together and get this thing off the board, and we link up go now, we get it off the board. You understand? So I believe that some amount of appreciation should be shown. A few people were appreciative, and I'm not talking to those persons who are appreciative. Like yourself, Neo, you openly said it. You understand? So the people them gonna come all the way from one end of the island, you know, to the west end of the island, you know. You have to think about all that costs associated with that, you know. You see, if it was
Definitely, coach.
in a manner of helping or a manner of constructive criticism to get it better, there was nothing like that. And like I said,
you know,
they could be right, Neo. But at the same time, it was how it was done. I learn this thing about people on internet. They don't care. I learn this thing about the people from fans who support team. All they want a victory and then cuss left, right, center, north, south, east, west. But I had to say it because the effort that was put into this, I think it was a tremendous effort from all of us to get this.
Of course, coach. And coach, let me just say this. You have to differentiate between wagonist and fan, you know.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
I have to say it,
coach, I was
up on a rant, but me have to say this because the effort that was put.
Of course.
And there was a time, Neo, that it was going to be broken down. Forget it. And I said, no. We have to do something for you people them. The people them are going to want to watch a game. Irrespective of what we put out, they are going to want the game. And we fight for it, and some people not very appreciative of what was done. Big up to the people them who show appreciation and they supported it. You watch what you could, and all of these things. Yeah, man, go ahead, Neil.
Coach, let me say this part, because listen, I gotta tell you, I go and here I went on Management channel, your channel, and MG Sports, right? And why each of you guys, right? And while I was doing it, I wasn't the only one. There were other people putting on super chats too. And what I will say is that many other people were very full and thankful were there early on in the beginning of the stream. And then, of course, I did see people come on talking carelessly and recklessly. So, I mean, I'm there with you. I think one of the things we need to remember is, if you want something and you want it to be good, you have to invest in it. It takes time, and the truth of the matter is the success of what we do today in terms of streaming the game, right? The appreciation, the encouragement means that another time, if it is, it will probably be better, because this is the first time, that it's having an enormous thing like this. Is not even like the game was in Kingston. The game is all the way in Mobay. Guys had to drive down there. This is a different environment in terms of the cell phone reception, etc., etc. So, sometimes people are ungrateful. But coach, listen, I just want to encourage you guys. I think you're doing a great job. So, but yes, well said with that rant, and I'm hoping that the people them know themselves. So, that rant was for them.
And the fact is that some of these people might not be on, because a lot of people are watching at that particular time. They said what they said and them just cut. So them probably not there on. So we might try fry the chicken with fry already. You understand? But me just feel like I have to say it, man, because it not pleasant. It wasn't pleasant. You understand? It wasn't pleasant at all. So
well,
yeah, man. Anything else to add,
Coach, let me just say this. Coach will come a long way. You understand? I remember in at the beginning No, for real. I remember at the beginning of COVID and all of the stuff where people are fight about and the disappointment that we go through. And the FF wouldn't even talk to I will say us. But, I mean, the guys on YouTube, the vloggers, however you want to call them, were persona non grata. And now, we're still in the fight and we're still a major force pushing for the betterment of the thing. So, people who come on and comment about the phone, the thing, the stream freeze up 1 time and 2 time. Listen, man, take one yourself. You understand? So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
Themselves.
Alright, respect.
Alright, big up yourself, Nia.
Yeah, man. Alright, cool.
Wicked man, what you say?
What am I doing?
Your volume low.
Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, man, coach. Boy, as for piggyback on when you say, me disappointed on all people them go on, them never da go see none at all.
Yeah.
And the man them fight feet and the man them style the man them thing. Yo, a joke thing that people. As the coach said, them probably not there because you will know the organist them from the diehard man them. Is me there? Cause me see a man all this going on in some derogatory way because the stream me can't count how much time the stream freeze up. The stream freeze up 3 times. It freeze up in the last part we get the free kick. It freeze up just before the game get underway a certain way and freeze up in the middle of the match.
Yeah, definitely.
And the first time it freeze up because I think I like 18,000 people that they on. So the stream I go break down.
Cause the volume.
Me I tell you, and you see the comments them come in rapid. And some man I go and like say, you don't give the man them nothing to put down. You know it's hard to drive from we go way up there, sir. A country that Wi-Fi not necessarily good at them place there, the stream was blurry at one point, yes. The streams are freeze, yes. But you don't never that pay feed. If you that pay feed, you won't get that experience.
Yeah.
So some of them people just go man. But the game now, coach, boy, it wasn't a bad game. But it wasn't a good game. Because we lose. But trust me, the performance, it was a good performance. Trust me. From the
point there,
yeah, man.
Wicked man. Joe Grind, overall I can see that the coach is doing a case study based on his selection. Keep Omari, Ravel, Whisper, drain the swamp and start fresh. You know, so that Joe Grind look like a cataract though. A film picture me see, you know.
I see him.
Alright, let me see. And him come back again with the next super chat. Over 10k viewers during the game. That was an accomplishment. I love the unity between the vloggers. Big up the vloggers them. Alright, Qatar, big up yourself. And Dre, anyway, that's me did have a timeout couple people over Guna streaming a code. Yes, Dre, big up yourself. Good job.
Yeah,
man, big up, man. And finally, Sprint Factory, big up yourself, brother. He said he was at the match. Phone reception in Catherine Hall Stadium is not good. So, once phone reception not good, you know it will affect the whole internet thing. So, there you go. We have a situation where it is now told that the reception in Catherine Hall not good. So, finish what you were saying, Wicked Man.
Why coach would even remember, you know?
Hey, Virgin, it's hard to call a Wicked Man, you know. Me I just say Christian, man, or burp.
We can't I get whole major show. No, man, but performance-wise, him and them play good, man, coach. I'm not lie. He just said, say, I just one goal lose, boy. And everybody see what go on. Faster than try anticipate, said you will put it across the face of goal. Leave the near post open. And And that goal came as a result of Maps just come off. And me personally, I think Maps was the anchor man in the back line because he have the experience, and the back line never has experience as him.
So that tells us something, you know, Chris, that it is important to have experienced people on the team. Because people did say, where we are going, Maps all and no one, him not playing a ball. But it proves, especially in your defensive section of things, it's good to have your senior players. Persons who, hey, remember some Maps I play for Jamaica from about 22, 23, you know.
24, coach. 24,
I know
25.
today, you know.
24, 25, coach.
Where you get that from?
Yeah, man, 24, 25. I was at 10 years, you know. I'm at
Yeah.
35, 36.
Yeah, but yeah, thereabout. So Maps in and out, in and around the team for years.
And Maps are
decade.
play EPL from 17.
Exactly. So when you look at experienced people, you can't just throw away experience. Anyways, Cataract, if you get some beating still, you know, you save them. You did a piggyback off of the Liverpool thing. Then drink off then 7-Up in a 1 week. Then go braff with a can of 7-Up. And then go on for quote 0. That must big belly them a go have, man. Them a go in a problem, man.
Yeah. So good. It is a little quote unquote little coolie boy did Sula Makala, man. Oh gosh, man. He was really one of them standout players. The youth where the French youth, but I can't remember him name.
Say that again?
The youth where did in a little academy, man. The 18, I think.
We are talk.
On Trinidad side.
No, I don't know Trinidad players them, to be honest.
I don't know, but one at time.
Lulu I say number 15.
At 15, man, cut Sula Makala, man, drop and chip up like the bicycle man ride. I said, Jesus, please. I think personally, me think me wouldn't start Sula Makala over there, so. Would I put, because he was not overlapping to give Omar in the first. I'll give Omar the support. That's why they must play the ball long to Omar. While on the next side, them have short pass it and Dexter and Busy have work that wing there. And the link up there with Busy and Dexter, oh gosh, man, that was a good link up. Just hope Busy good and I'm not too serious why they have to pull him.
But in terms of team play, how the team look? Because you have to look at it that a few of the players, you know. This is basically an assembled team again, you know. Even though the coach had some of them playing for a while. But this is basically an assembled team. You understand? So, in terms of play, how did the players perform as a team in your estimation?
It was for me as a team, it was an okay performance. We're attacking, but they just catch you at a time where with our laps and score against runner play. It was just like, and as I see somebody say earlier, say this team have more chemistry because they've been playing together for a bit now. While this team is just I first match them man I play together.
That are the Trinidad team.
Yeah. So
But when Neo said that last night, you know, we talk, and I say Ray, so me don't know.
coach, you know, say them said numbers don't lie, you know, so we are work off for the numbers, you know, and the facts, you know, and them prove wrong. So me know in the stadium in the town, yeah, me know them we are defend it the realest way. Cause they can't come out here and take a 3 side just so. Nah, go so.
Lulu says he's not worried about the outcome today. This is an evaluation game, and some of these players will not be a regular pick for the senior team. All right.
Oh.
All right. So Jerry Anyweather said Dexter put in a very good shift. What you think about that? Dexter played well, right?
Yeah, man. Dexter top talent. Then coach, all them man they put in a decent shift, honestly. So as a Lulu said, we not really worry about it. We not really worry about what going today. We don't like to the win, but we just watch and see as Leon would say. At one point, you see the man them a play more short passes opposed to going long.
Mm-hmm.
I would like that.
I think there was something that the instruction was clear for them, but it just never worked out. You understand? It never worked out at all. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, Omari played well. He was like a live wire. Whisper came on and played well. Lambikisa played well. Splat looked decent in the national team. I mean, the team wasn't bad. The goalkeeper, he had a few saves in the game as well. So Busy played well too.
Yeah, man.
You understand?
Busy shine like a diamond in this game.
Yeah, man. Him play well, man. And you know, in everybody picking the team from the other day, you know, nobody had Busy in it, you know.
Nope.
Nobody had Busy in it. You understand? KY say what is the theory you're talking about, KY? I missed that theory. I missed that theory. I don't know which theory you're talking about. But in all fairness, I would have wanted a win. I had a win. However, it didn't happen that way. A goal was scored on us against the run-up play. You know, we have to just shake that off and come again. That Omari and Whisper is a fire, combination. Yeah, man. There are some players from this team that will matriculate. Yes, Lolo. When Whisper came on the field, the energy of the team lift. A little live wire. Every time he touched the ball too, the crowd was supporting 100%.
Yep.
So
boy coach, them drop that bombshell right before the match started.
yeah, man. So people, all who believe that Whisper was not going to do what he did today, trust me.
As
It
a
happened.
say,
You know what me think happened? Me think his handlers, because the news was leaked before,
yeah, them say
his
nothing
handlers delayed it and make it do today. You understand? So that it no follow their timeline, but their timeline. You understand? Because I see the setup, you know, with the pool table set up on the light, you know. So that was an indication that something is about to happen.
Is a coach for your seat to say something or something.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the newspaper was right. It's just that, from my understanding, you know me do my little research and investigation. And from my understanding, why his handlers were so upset is because of the fact that a team was placed in the story. That's what I understand. A team was placed in the story and it didn't sit well. You understand? So it is what it is, and
why coach? When the man nearly beat Sir but like kill him. Oh, wicked man. Look how the narrative change now. Oh, are the biggest thing, boy. People are wicked in the coach.
mm-hmm.
Why? Proud of youth still. Cause,
Me happy for him, man.
yeah, man. You see how you just go through the gates, you know, you can't bad mind, you can't vex up, you know, you have to just say, yo, do it, you. Swear.
Yeah,
He
man.
will score at the stadium.
It's a good look.
Yeah, man. As Rania said, today he never look like a little boy playing a big man football. He looks at the level. Trust me, he look like he's there. And in my youth, so you know, say maybe by next year, him growth are gonna be out of this world.
Mm-hmm.
So we just go and do him thing and make the country proud. Cause all the Jamaica they beside them. Cause when yeah.
Boy, I did want a better result, though. Honestly.
You're
Did
lucky,
want a
coach, you're
better
lucky you not
result.
see the Trinidad come in the comment section.
Yeah, from week, man, them a come in a comment section in a Virgin.
You Jamaicans, boy, you talk a lot of garbage about us. And look at you now. You 1-0. Oh gosh, boy.
Buy then this try we buy. But I mean, it is what it is. That's football.
Ball around, you know. Any cat can play.
Yeah. So we're gonna play the interview with Coach Al Grimson. Post game interview. And you tell me what your thoughts are on this. Hold on there. Yeah, pull up the interview. Pull it up. That phone is slow like. I would if say it's slow like, you know. Oh, I wrong way, may I spell it. Alright, interview coming up, people.
Then coach.
Yeah.
The surface is what it is, and that is. You see that they stuck to the plan, so they were more synchronized than we are. I think in the end it showed that they got a big changes because they were fatigued, and that is because they don't have this playing rhythm out.
What coach, the surface played against us?
Say again?
The surface, did it affect our play?
The surface is what it is, and they scored one goal, we didn't. So it would be easy for me to say the surface was bad, but it was the same surface.
But you didn't like it, though?
No, I think we have really skillful players that are used to playing bad surface. So of course, we prefer a better surface.
Coach, looking forward to Tuesday. What's your, not the full game plan, but what's your plan going forward into Tuesday?
No, we had a plan before we started. We want to see everyone in the squad play. And you can only start with 11 players. You can only play maximum 17 players. The ones that didn't play now will definitely play the next game. So we will focus on getting them to play together as a team. We have 2 days to prepare that team.
Two more questions.
No, just I'd like to thank those who came. Maybe not the best game we can show, but hopefully we can play a better game. We're going to play a better game in 3 days in Kingston. Hopefully we will see as many, but just big thanks to the people.
One more question.
You placed a great emphasis on youth today. You know, we saw likes of a lot of teenagers in today's team. First of all, assess their performances and then speak to us about what your thoughts are on the rules going forward in the squad.
Yeah, that's the purpose of these games, to give the future players a chance. Some will grab the chance, some will maybe not play so good, but it doesn't mean that they have lost their chance in the future. But if not now, in a friendly at home, in front of the families of these players, then when should you play them? So it's just a part of the process.
And how would you judge their performance? How do you assess their performance today? Like Hutchinson, Richards?
Yeah, I think Jamaica has a lot of talented players, but they need time to play at an international stage. They need time. They need games like these. We're going to give them that chance. So that's part of our plan going forward.
Coach, you don't talk about the opponent going to the second game?
See again?
Did you get enough? Did you learn enough about the opponent?
Yeah. I think at half time it was easy when we.
Alright, so there you have it, people. That's the interview with Coach Algrim. So what are your thoughts on it? So the talent is here, they just need exposure. A long time we are studying something, man. It's not even fascinating to hear again.
Coach,
because we have been saying all of these
Coach,
things all of these times.
We've been saying this from what we kill feel, but true, I don't like say it that way, but true the white man come and say it that way there.
Everybody jump onto it.
Jesus. The man said the feeling bad. Oh, wow, we never know say feeling bad.
And we have said that long time.
And we have said that from what we kill feel.
Yeah.
The player them need more exposure. Jesus Christ, that's your matter. Why? You're ridiculous.
Yeah, generate the movement, man.
If you're selective eyesight and selective hearing, no coach. That's how you look at it. They hear what they want to hear and see what they want to see.
So basically what the coach is saying though, the Trinidad team was more cohesive than them. Than the Reggae Boyz. And that might have contributed to how we played as a team. So it is something he said that 2 days to fix it. Let's hope it can be done and something good will be in effect going into those 2 days, because certainly they need the time to recover. The recovery process is important now, so they need that time, as well as a little time to relax their minds as well, not only their physical body but their minds, so that they can recalibrate and come again for the training for that game. You understand? So it is what it is though. As the coach said, it is what it is. You have to just bounce back and return on Tuesday, and hopefully we can put in a better performance. You understand? So last night we looked at what would be the greatest takeaway from the game. Some people say, oh, the team play. Some people say win and all of these things. I mean, the coach, just looking at his facial expression he doesn't look pleased with what happened. Again, it is what it is. So let's see how they bounce back, because that shows the mettle of a coach. That shows also the mettle of a team, how well they can bounce back after such a game that happened. And I think that is where I'm going to put a lid on it, people. Long stream, long day, and then we do another hour for the post-match. I think that is enough. I'm going to be putting some stuff together to post as well. So a lot of work still to be done. So big up yourself, people. Appreciate all the persons who supported the channel today.
Channel them.
No, man, they may not finish, boss, man. Who supported I Am Sure Sports, who supported Military Guna, who supported Ryan Elite Sports TV. So big up yourself. Any final words that you want to share with us?
Why? My final word is people on the forward out Monday, Tuesday. See? We don't want. It's just a one game, people, as a friendly. No watch no face. Bigger and better things are forward. Now the week, the forward and support the man then. And me I beg you know. Man, them are gonna watch it on the stream or whatever the case may be. Nobody with the negativity, man. Cause we're too entitled and someone want to want great. Just watch it in. If you don't have nothing good to say, don't say nothing. That's my final talk, coach. Big up yourself.
Alright, big up yourself. So until next time, people, stay safe. Peace. Out.
Your style and your flavor make the city rock. They must say the season come out with a bang. Coach Minzy, best round here. Remember that.